Let's brew some crazy potions and frogs and mushrooms and roots and God knows what. What's up everybody, welcome to the Life of a Board Gamer. My name is Daniel and today we are going to talk about whirling witchcraft. You are playing as witches and you are brewing potions and you are sending it in a big cauldrons to other players and they return it back to you, all kinds of different things. So yeah, let's get down to the table. Let me show you what you get inside this box. But before I do that, I want to revert your attention to these numbers over here. See, a lot of you are not subscribed and I'm really not sure why. So be a sport, hit that subscribe button because it helps this channel a lot. There's also my Patreon that you can check out, but it's really important for me just to click that subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and there's lots of great things going on here. And yeah, that's that. I guilt tripped you, that's all I can do. Let's get down to the table. Let me show you what you get inside this box. Okay, let's check out Whirling Witchcraft. So, first of all, you get the rules, and the rules are pretty simple with explanations of everything, so this is really easy game to learn, to teach. The box says it lasts about 30 minutes, and that is correct, at least at 4 players. That's how many players we played, and it was like about 30 minutes. So each of the players will get one of these boards that I will explain in a second. Also, each of the players will get one of the cauldrons where you will be brewing your potions, keeping the cubes over here. You get a whole bunch of different colored cubes, which are represented. These are like frogs, roots, all kinds of different things, whatever the witches are brewing. And these are just regular wooden cubes, even though I'm thinking about replacing them with those plastic cubes because they would look way cooler. And you get some tokens because there's some special abilities that you can use throughout the game. And then you get a bunch of cards. I just need to pry them out. This is the main thing of the game. This is how the game is played. Let me just quickly take them out. Come on. And they are going all over the places. Come on. Seriously. A moment, please. Okay, so I can't get this one out and I really want to because I want to have all of them. Okay, so you get all kinds of different cards here. So we're just gonna quickly go and put them like this so I can explain you what they do. So each of you will get one of these characters and there are like a starting characters, but this game is like super easy. I believe you can, if you are gamer at all, you can start with these more advanced characters because they have some cool special abilities that only you can do, and I really like that in games. So you will take one of those characters with special ability. You have these tells you what all the steps are, and then you will, over here you will track your arcanas too, so you can activate some special abilities. And then we have a bunch of these cards. And you will try and play these cards, I mean, not you will try, you will play these cards in front of yourself. And depending how you put them, some of them need to be put like this. So, but there are other cards, like for example this one, that you can choose if you want to put it in front of yourself like this or like this. And that means that you will decide, do you want to spend this to produce this, or do you want to spend this to produce this, stuff like that. But if they have a little like an arrow, then it means you need to put them like this. So one of these white roots will produce a root and 2 more mushrooms. So what you do is you will be having these, you will have these cards in front of yourself and you will do all the production, and whatever you produce, whatever you cook up, you will put in your cauldron and you will send to the player next to you. And what happens is they will take all the cubes and fill all of these over here if they are able to, because you will be using cubes from your board to put them here to create something new to put in a cauldron and then sending to other players. What happens? Once the player has filled everything, let's say for example this red is completely filled and there are still more in the cauldron that was sent to him, he will return that cauldron to the player with all the cubes that are left in the cauldron, and that player will put them on their board. For example, the green one was the player to the right or to the left, depending where you are sitting, and let's say he returned, all the red cubes will then be dumped over here, and if at any point there's 5 or more cubes in this area, that player is considered to be the winner, and you can play another game with some new characters and whatever, because this is half an hour game, so straightforward. And yeah, basically that's all you do. You produce some resources, you send it to other players, they return back anything that they can put on their board, and then you are done, and whoever gets the 5 or more over here, the game ends, and that is that. Super easy game, but yeah, let's talk a little bit more about it. Okay, so that was Whirling Witchcraft. Did I in an intro said Whirling Witches? Really doesn't matter. Okay, so first of all, I think this game will... I have some strange feeling, I'm not sure why, but I think this game will be flying under the radar for who knows how long. To be honest, when I received it, I didn't know much about it. AEG sent me this game for review. I had like a lukewarm feeling about it, but I said, hey, let's give it a try. Let's see what it is all about. And this game is actually freaking fantastic. It says, as I already mentioned, 30 minutes on the box, and we played it 4 players. We played it for 30 minutes. And the game is super simple. The box looks huge. It looks like it brings you like a big, huge, sprawling game of brewing all kinds of different potions and whatnot. But in essence, it's really quick and easy game. It's easy to teach. It's easy to learn. The rules are pretty simple, pretty straightforward. The abilities are not that complicated. You just move some cubes around, send them to other players. They give you back whatever they can't use, and you put that in your little pool. And if you have a 5 of those cubes, if you manage to accumulate them, you are done. So basically, you are just watching what the players are doing. And let's say, for example, I was really pushing for the green cubes like a lot, and I sent lots of green cubes to the other player, and he has to make his like a little engine builder. He has to make his engine builder work in a way so he can spend all of those green cubes, because if he can't, and if at one point I overwhelm him with those green cubes, he needs to return whatever he can't store on his workbench. He needs to give me back those, and if whatever he gives me back, I will put in my little circle, and if I have 5 of those, the game ends, I'm the winner. That easy, that simple, but so much fun, because those cards, the way you play them, the way you can choose how they work sometimes, because you can either flip them to maybe spend, and it sounds weird, it looks weird to you. Why would I spend 5 resources just to make 2 resources? It's dumb, it doesn't make sense, because you even spend more of the rare resource to get 2 of the resource that's not so rare. It's weird, but once you start playing it, once you understand how this game works, because I see that the other player is constantly sending me those resources, then I want to play that card that spends lots of those resources, even though it doesn't produce much. So I will not send so much to the other player, but at least I'm stopping this player from winning right now, while I'm trying to figure out what my strategy is to push this player to bring me back my cubes. The game is freaking awesome. The game is fantastic, and it lasts 30 minutes. It's so much fun, and for some strange reason, I think this game will be overlooked. I wish it would not be overlooked. I wish this game would be seen by all bunch of players, because it's fun. It's a great, great game. Check it out, Whirling Witchcraft. It's awesome, and it's fun. It's easy. It's hilarious. There's always this constant threshold thing, the thing hanging over your head to push that player to go over that threshold so he can bring. I can't find. You see how I'm lost. I can't find the right words to explain how great this game is, and I know. I just hope it doesn't fly under the radar. I just hope it gets noticed by the community, because it really deserves every little bit of attention. It's a fun game. That's all I can say. I can't tell you more how fun it is. Check it out. Check Whirling Witchcraft. It's an awesome game. I promise you, you will have fun. And it's 30 minutes. You can just play it at the end of the night. It's super easy to set up, super easy to start playing. Abilities are easier to understand. Even if they're not, there's a whole bunch of cards. You can just pick something else that you understand, that you continue playing. Check out Whirling Witchcraft. You will not be disappointed. At least I think so. So I was not disappointed. And yeah, that is that. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing or even considering subscribing. Also, you can check out my Patreon. There's also some fun stuff going over there. You can see some videos in advance. And yeah, that is that. Thank you all for watching, and do join me next time when we are going to cook some frogs and some mushrooms with some rare herbs. Who knows what. And until then, pozdrav.